yesterday on, when did I do it? Saturday? Sunday? My quads are very sore.
I woke up a little sore yesterday. I'm like, what did I do yesterday? Like, my back and shoulders are super tight. Like, that's not good. That's what we're working today.
I was glad it was lower body.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't lift anything.
All right, guys. Awesome. So we will go ahead and get started. So, as usual, if you got something, grab some weights. So we've got a move today that would definitely benefit from having some weight. It's an Arnold press. But again, if you don't have weight, the way to make yourself work is to really squeeze and engage through those muscles as we move through this press. So I don't have any weight here, but I am squeezing everything I've got as I come into this press, chest press and overhead press, and I can feel that working my shoulders. So just know that there is a way to work them, but like I said, a little more beneficial if you do have something to lift. With that being said, Zoom is going to go on mute, and you guys go ahead, start up the music, whatever you need, and we'll start our warm-up. All right, so for our warm-up, we're going to start standing up nice and tall, a little stretch out here. So let's bring those arms up overhead. Those palms can touch. If you feel a little tight in the shoulders, you can keep the hands apart. We're just going to start with some side bends. So feet, hips width distance so the feet feel nice and stable. You're going to ground through the feet, reach up nice and tall to the ceiling, and lean over to the left. So really stretch those fingertips, especially those right fingertips, as far to the left as you can, keeping the shoulders out of the ears. Press the hips to the right. Squeeze the core, come up back through center and over to the other side. So you should feel lengthening now through the left side of the body. Up through the center, other side. Squeeze the quadriceps here too. Imagine you're like in a plank, you've got some full body tension here. Up through the center, other side. Reaching those fingertips away. One more time each side, come on up and over to the left. Press the hips to the right. And to the center, last time over here. Maybe getting a little further in that side bend. And up through center. Go ahead and bring those hands down. A couple standing crunches here. So we'll be doing these from a side plank. We've done these quite a few times over the weeks. But just to get that used to that motion, we'll do it standing. So left leg standing strong, right arm up, right elbow to right knee. Reach it long and strong. Try to get that elbow and knee as close to each other as you can. So imagine we'll be doing this in a side plank position. So starting to warm up that hip here so that once we're on the ground there, hopefully we have a little more range because we're warm there, and we can actually get that knee towards the elbow. Keep the core tight here even though we're standing. I still want that core engaged. A couple more on this side. Reach long through those fingertips as you extend. And switch it up. Second side, right leg strong and sturdy. And reach and crunch. Nice. Knee and elbow together. Notice what's going on in that hip there. Last few. One more. All right. Now, just to go ahead and flesh that all out, 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Get set, and here we go. Fingertips coming to touch, stepping out if you need. Awesome, keep it up for 5, 4, 3, high knees this time because we're going to have some marching, reverse plank marching. So again, just getting those hips moving. With this, with these high knees, I either want you reaching up overhead or arms straight out in front so that you're working those guys too. So 30 seconds, high knees, arms straight out or up above, and go for it. Get those knees up there. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let those arms fall down. And then we're going to take it to some circles here. Nice and wide going forward. Switch it up, move backwards. Go ahead, drop those arms down, come to the floor. We're gonna have a side plank hold. 30 seconds each side, hand or elbow. We will be moving, doing the side plank crunch in the class here. So this is your chance, if you don't feel stable on the hand for crunches, to just hold on the hand now. All right, side one, get set, and go for it. So perfect alignment, heels, hips, shoulders, ears, one line. You can have your top hand up. If you're feeling good, you can lift the top leg as well. Little star plank. Don't let yourself sink in that shoulder. Press up away from the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up, straighten the other side. Lift up into that plank and go for it. And hips pressing forward. Be like you're in between two walls, two panes of glass here. Nice job, keep holding. Time. Awesome, come on down. All right. As I run through the circuit here, feel free to keep yourself moving, jogging around, jumping jacks, something like that. Move through these real quick. We got just 6 moves here. So we're gonna start on the floor with some abs. A rotational sit up here. So you're gonna come into like a hollow position. I want the feet lifted. One knee comes in, you're going to the outside of that knee. So almost like a bicycle crunch, except you're coming all the way up. Little like chop action. One knee stays out as the other comes in. Then we're into that side plank crunch. So again, elbow or hand, whichever feels most sturdy. Elbow to knee here. Then we're up on our feet for a lateral raise. Again, you can do these on the knees for a little more balance and core action. I'll go on my knees and lift my toes, and we're just lifting out to the side. Here, if you're on your feet, you can go single leg, make it a little bit harder. Then we come to that Arnold press. So this is where you're saying weights will be most beneficial. You're gonna bring the palms facing you. Then you're gonna open up so you're right outside of the shoulders there, and press all the way up. So you have a rotation here. Palms face away at the top, come back in, face you. Even if you have light weights, squeeze and activate, pressing here. Last 2, we're back on the ground, bicycles. You're down and crunching, elbow to thigh, shoulders lifted here. Finally, a reverse plank march. So, just my screen one more time. I like my fingers to face me. If that's really uncomfortable on your wrist, you can turn them out a little bit to the side. Legs straight out, hips towards the sky, knee to chest. If that is too hard, lifting yourself up onto a table, chair, couch really helps. All right, so 45 seconds around, we are gonna start with those rotational sit-ups. So on the floor, there's that little chop motion. If you can get your arms straight overhead and then come in and chop, fold it up, chest towards that knee, alternating sides here. So each time you're switching around. All right, 45 seconds, get set, and here we go. Chop it up, bring it in. We're gonna try to keep the legs lifted off the ground the whole time. Reach those arms up overhead. Remember, find your pace here. Slow and steady. If you feel strong and in control, then you speed it up. And time. All right, side plank crunches here, 45 seconds each side. So again, find the best stability option for you. You can start on the hand, come to the elbow, switch it up, whatever you need. All right, get set, and here we go. So you still want to stay in that line, right? You're not sending your butt back and rounding in through the spine. Really reach the top arm. Halfway there. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Switching it up. Side to you. All right. Here we go, lift up and crunch. Long reach to the toe and the fingers. Keep pressing away from the floor there. Don't let yourself dump in that shoulder. You can always drop the bottom knee if you need. I'm always bad at remembering some modifications at the beginning. Keep lifting those hips away for 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Up to our feet. Or again, you can certainly do knees and lift the toes off the ground for a little more core stability. Up on the feet, single leg. If you like, you can just switch the standing leg next time around. Okay, straight out to the sides, just at the shoulder height. Here we go. Let's do it. Whether you're on one leg or not, the core is staying tight. If you're on one leg, you're staying in alignment, hip, heel, and shoulder. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, a little rest there to shake it out. Arnold press, so remember, it's about a rotation. Palms face you to start. Rotate out, palms away. Try and straighten through those arms. All right, get set, and here we go. Press. Elbows down and in. Open up through that chest. Press up tall. I have to do some yoga later today. I'm just realizing that I'm not going to enjoy down dogs probably very much today. They'll feel good to an extent, but probably won't be holding them very long. Keep the core active. Lots and lots of core work today. Time. On the ground, bicycles. Good old-fashioned traditional move here with our bicycle kicks or crunches rather, and then our reverse plank marches. All right, guys, come down. So make sure you're pressing your low back into the ground here. Hands behind the head, elbow to knee, and go for it. Shoulder blade coming off the ground completely. The lower those legs are to the floor, harder it is. Again, keep your back flat against the floor. Try to prevent that arch. If you start to feel that arch, the legs can come up further from the ground. Feeling any neck strain, press the head into those hands. Keep it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Awesome, reverse plank march. Last in this set. Take a short break and do it again. Second round, I'm gonna be watching you guys. All right, reverse plank again. The position that your wrists are most comfortable in, they can turn outwards a bit, but I still want the hands under the shoulders. And come up, here we go. Weight in the heels, press those hips up. Maybe you just stay here. If you can march, slowly bring it in and down. So get my shoulders stay over my wrists. Try to keep the hips lifted by pressing into the grounded heel. Just looking straight up above you, no chin tuck. No, just dropping through the head. Really fires up the backside here as you're grounding through the heel of the extended leg. You should feel the hamstrings fire up a little, pressing you away. Lift up, press up. Press those knuckle mounds into the ground so you're not just collapsing into your wrists. Time. Come on down. Shake it out. 45 seconds of rest here. Okay, you know what everything looks like now. Time to amp it up if you can in this second round. Listen for my cues, because I'll be stopping and watching every once in a while. We still got a good amount of time left in this rest, so make sure you're taking advantage of it. So we're starting on the ground with those rotational sit-ups. So similar to those bicycle crunches, we're just coming all the way up. All right. Go ahead. On the floor, guys. Remember, extend those arms overhead here if you can. Get set. Second round. Let's do it. And when you're on the floor, pressing that back into the floor. There we go. Nice. Yeah, awesome. Core looks great. Remember, keep those heels lifted the whole time. There we go. Get a little rotation in there. Make sure you're not coming just straight up. You're actually turning towards the outside of that bent knee. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Awesome. Side plank crunches. I like to start with my weaker side for one, just to get it over with. But just think about that once in a while. switch it up. Realize, are you always starting with your dominant leg? Maybe give the non-dominant chance a try to start first. Okay, side plank crunches, go. Very nice long reach. Pressing those hips forward, squeeze the glutes. And try not to let that elbow slide or hand slide out from under the shoulder. Here you go, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Flip it around, quick switch, roll it out. Should feel nice release through this second side as we get to stretch out that arm now. All right, lift those hips and crunch. Hips away from the floor. Press the hips forward a little. Keep it up for 10 seconds. 3, 2, time. Whew. Oh yeah, all right. On those feet, I am gonna go for my Bosu this time on my knees, toes lifted. And if you're on your knees, hips stay stacked over the knees. Don't let the butt go towards the heels. All right, I know Nick's got a Bosu. If you got it around, try it out on these. Okay, here we go, lateral raises. And let's do it. Remember, if you're standing on a single leg, switch your legs up. You can even just throw a pillow under your knees. That makes the ground a little less stable. On my knees here, my glutes are squeezed, hips are pressing forward, squeezing the heck out of my core. Time. All right, quick shake out. Again, press. So you can do the Arnold press from the knees too with the toes lifted. Especially if you don't have a weight heavy enough where you feel like you're engaging as much as you want. Challenge other aspects as well. Okay, Arnold press. Remember, palms face you. Turn and press up. I'm gonna do the first couple, then take a look. All right, get set in. Here we go, palms face. Rotate out and press. Elbows back down and in. Awesome, keep going here. Yeah, awesome, Dave and Leah. So Nick, when you're up overhead, make sure you're not arching, right? Keep those hips under the shoulders. Yes, there you go. Awesome. Beautiful. 15 seconds, guys. It can be pretty hard to see you guys in the tiny screen, but I try to really see if I can notice anything major in compensation and help you out a little. Time. Beautiful. Back down, bicycles and a reverse plank march. Alrighty. Here we go on the floor. Bicycle crunches. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, fully extend those legs and keep them low if you can. Make sure you're breathing here. Not holding your breath. It's a long time to hold your breath here. Peel that shoulder up. Get it. Elbow to thigh. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Whew. Good work, good work. Okay, reverse plank march here. Rest after this, so quick sip of water if you need it, but save a big drink for at least another 45 seconds here. All right, come up to your plank, and here we go. We're just slow and steady here, press through the hips. Only bring that knee in as close as you can if you feel like you're dropping into the shoulders and the hips when you lift the knee. Maybe it's just simply tapping the foot off the ground to start. Shoulders down and back. Don't let that collarbone start to round. Neutral neck. Press up, lift up, you got it. Don't let the belly start to lift towards the sky. It stays into the spine to keep the back straight. Time. Come down. Rest. 45 here, and we got our third round coming up. Hi, Mom. So you guys on Zoom definitely have the power to unmute if you need. I'm going to keep you muted just because I always forget to mute you again. So, but if you have any questions, ask them, type them, whatever you need. We only have 15 seconds left and we're in our third round. Start making your way to the floor if you're not there. Rotational sit-ups. All right, lay it down. Here we go. Third round, and go for it. Big reach, and up. Nice. There you go. Yeah, getting up there, looking good. Last 5. Whew, and time. Back was definitely starting to feel it on that one. You guys are looking at my table there. All right, side plank crunches. See, I'm gonna do these on my Bosu. For me, it takes a little pressure out of the shoulders, but also adds the stability, so I like that. All right, side 1. Let's do it. There we go, nice long reach. I have not used this Bosu very much at all the last 7 weeks. Boy, do I notice the stability factor. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Also the slippage of the sweat. Okay. Here we go, quick switch. Side 2, and lift up and crunch. Last 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, lateral raises. Had our shoulders working isometrically. They're holding us up. Now we're getting some range in them. All right, come on into your position. Get set and raise. Remember, sometimes just because an exercise looks easy or easier doesn't mean it is. I think kneeling exercises don't get a lot of credit they deserve until you try them and notice how it might change things up a little. Or just as some of you know who get to come to my classes often, you see an exercise demoed, you're like, oh, that's not bad, and we do it, we're like, holy shit, that was hard. Sometimes it's just a certain day. You realize, holy crap, I don't have it in me today, rest. So just try not to ever judge anything really until you're trying it and adjust it to fit you. Okay, Arnold presses. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. When you're pressing overhead, I don't want the shoulders up in the ears. The shoulder blades are still drawn down the back. And keeping that neutral neck. I don't see any of you doing it, but it's easy to start to tuck or gaze at the ceiling. Just look straight ahead of yourself. Time. Okay. On the ground, bicycles. Here we go. Get set and crunch it. We're going super fast, won't mean much if you just have a major arch through your back. Keep it flat. Last 20 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. To our hands, reverse crunches. Big breath, get set on those hands, legs extended, and march it. Where you can kind of imagine that someone's like standing above you, slightly pressing into those shoulders. Definitely have the tendency to round here. There you go. Nice. Leah, lift those hips a little higher if you can. Yes, there it is. So again, if they start sagging, just slow it down a little. Maybe don't bring the knee all the way in. Time, come on down. Okay, final rest. We're gonna do one more round, but we're just gonna do 30 seconds for everything, so it's gonna go a little bit quicker, and transitions will be quicker. One thing I just wanna say in those reverse planks, I know it's really hard, it can get really hard to keep the hips up there, but one thing also we wanna watch for is a rib flare. So as we wanna press the hips up, we also end up sending the belly up and ribs up. So we keep that belly in and the ribs down and in. So about 20 seconds of rest here. So remember, 30 seconds a side each. So that pace maybe picked up a little bit because we know we're that 15 seconds can be a major difference of time. All right, let's come on down. Last round of everything, rotational crunches to start. 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's do it. Final 10. And time. I got stuck on the up position once there. I was like, wait, I can't go back down. Okay, side planks. Trying to hustle my bows over. All right, first side, get set, go. Remember, if the shoulders really aren't having it, you can do it standing, just like we did in warm-up. That'd be a great place to start for anybody out of injury, in recovery. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Quick flip. Here we go, lift up, second side, and crunch. Coming back into screen here. Keep going, keep going. We got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Come on down. Raises. Here we go. Set quick transitions. Get set. And go for it. Halfway. Hope your shoulders are feeling something. Last 3, 2, time. Presses. Last one more, arm isolated. Get set and press it. Or watch your arch coming up overhead. You stay in that alignment, shoulders, hips, knees, heels if you're on the ground, all stacked, one line. Time. Here we go, final 2, final minute of work, guys. Finish strong. Bicycles, come down and go. Keep it up, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Whew. Here we go. We probably could have done 45 and everything. Give you guys a little break. Okay, reverse planks, lift up. Here we go. Remember, watch the rib flare while keeping the hips up. Lift up and go. If you feel any pain in the backs of the knees, I start to do on my left side with my bad knee. Feels like you want to bend that leg a little bit. Try not to. and just maybe take a rest of the single leg and hold your reverse plank. You want to make sure that as you're coming to that single leg that you're not just hyperextending that knee. Come down. All right. Okay, since we got a little bit of extra time because we did 30 seconds, we're just gonna do quick little finisher. It's really not much. It's gonna be 10 push-ups, 40 jumping jacks, and then we'll do 40 toe touches. So I say 10 push-ups, 40 jumping jacks, 10 toe touches. Toe touches where you're on the ground, reaching for those toes. So 10, 40, 40 push-ups. Your choice, guys. Toes, knees, this is at your pace. We'll start together, we may not end together. All right, 10 push-ups and go. Forty jacks. 'No rest, straight down, 40 toe touches. Shoulders up, back down. When you're done with those toe touches, just lay it down, give yourself a nice big stretch. Like those side bends we did, standing. Stretch the toes, stretch the arms overhead. Then bring the knees in and rock yourself a few times. Across the spine. Nice job, guys. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys again for another wonderful Tuesday upper body. And hopefully see you all Thursday. Absolutely love having you guys. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.